7-member probe body formed over Mirpur fire. MPO teachers leave Shahbagh, traffic movement resumes. Save the country, don't create further division, Mirza Fakhrul. After 35 years, RU set to hold student union election tomorrow. Sand looting by creating mob in Jadukata River, erosion may go beyond control if not stopped. NBR launches major customs and VAT overhaul to boost revenue collection. Dengue, 4 more die, 758 hospitalized in 24 hours. 18 killed in Pakistan-Afghanistan cross-border attacks. Netanyahu in court for graft trial appearance. We deserve more, says Bangladesh head coach Javier Cabrera after 1-1 draw. Hello viewers, this is SM Sharmin Jahan and you're welcome to Daily Sun. Here are today's top 10 news stories. The government has formed a 7-member committee to investigate the devastating fire that broke out at a garment factory and an adjacent chemical warehouse in Mirpur's Rupnagar area on Tuesday, killing 16 people. Lashkar Tajul Islam, Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Labor and Employment, has been made the head of the committee, said a press release issued by the ministry on Wednesday. Teachers and employees of MPO-listed educational institutions left the Shahbagh intersection in Dhaka on Wednesday afternoon around 2.5 hours after blocking the busy thoroughfare to press home their 3-point demand. As the demonstrators marched towards the central Shahid Minar in a procession around 4:45 p.m., traffic movement resumed in the intersection, bringing relief to the people. Earlier, they blocked the intersection around 2:30 p.m., causing severe traffic congestion there. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said, "Please save the country. Do not create further division. Do not push the country towards chaos by raising various demands now. Those making such demands do not have good intentions. They want to obstruct the election, but the people of this country want to vote. Please stop these movements and allow the election to be completed." He made the call to leaders of other political parties through journalists while attending a views exchange meeting in Takugao on Wednesday afternoon. After more than 3 decades and 3 rescheduled dates, Rajshahi University is abuzz with anticipation as students are set to cast their votes in the long-awaited Central Students' Union election tomorrow. The election, returning after 35 years, has revived excitement, hope, and a renewed sense of democratic engagement among students. Lieutenant Colonel AKM Zakaria Kadir, commander of BGB's Sunamganj 28 Battalion, has warned that if sand extraction by creating a mob in the Jadukata River of Tahirpur Upazila Sunamganj is not stopped immediately, the erosion situation could spiral out of control. He made the remarks at a press conference this afternoon. At the press conference, Zakaria Kadir said that in recent times, certain vested groups and dishonest sand traders have been illegally extracting large quantities of sand from areas of the Jadukata River that are outside the lease zones. The National Board of Revenue, NBR, has undertaken a major administrative reform and expansion of its customs and VAT wings in a bid to widen the tax net and strengthen revenue collection. According to an official order issued on Tuesday by the Internal Resources Division, IRD, a total of 12 new commissionerates, customs houses, and specialized units have been established under the NBR. 4 more deaths were reported from dengue in the past 24 hours till Wednesday morning, raising the number of fatalities from the Aedes mosquito-borne disease in Bangladesh to 242 this year. In the 24-hour span, 758 more patients were hospitalized with viral fever, raising the total caseload to 57,015 in 2025. At least 6 Pakistani paramilitary soldiers and 12 Afghan civilians were killed in a clash with militants near the Afghan border, security officials told Reuters on Wednesday. The clashes rupture a fragile peace that had briefly taken hold after weekend clashes between the countries killed dozens. The Taliban said more than 12 civilians were killed in Afghanistan as fresh fighting broke out between Afghan and Pakistani forces on Wednesday. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was back in a Tel Aviv court on Wednesday for the latest hearing in his long-running corruption trial, which opened in May 2020. The Prime Minister kept a smiling face as he and his entourage of several ministers from his conservative Likud party were heckled by protesters en route to the tribunal. Bangladesh delivered a spirited performance in the 4th round of the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers, holding Hong Kong, China to a 1-1 draw at Kai Tak Stadium on Tuesday. A late goal by Rakib Hussain revived hopes but couldn't secure victory. Head coach Javier Cabrera praised his team's determination despite missed opportunities, saying the performance showed Bangladesh's growing resilience. The draw leaves their qualification hopes hanging in the balance heading into the final round. That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. Have a good night.